Okay, so let's start talking about how we can look after ourselves from a neural point of view. Okay, I'm hoping that as therapists you are all familiar with neurodynamic testing. If you're not, obviously you need to be. Get yourselves out and have a look at the book called Mobilisation of the Nervous System by David Butler. It's a fantastic physio, revolutionary stuff. But in terms of therapists, we need to be looking after ourselves from that point of view. Not only do we need to strengthen ourselves, condition ourselves to what we do, look at the way that we use our tools, but at the same time, the nerve's the one structure that goes under the radar as far as I'm concerned. So it is so important that if we're looking after ourselves, and if we think about the body, a lot of what we do is actually just input into the nervous system and then we output. So you can understand why it is so important. All the messages that go to our muscles for us to activate go via our nervous system. So it's important that we look and try and maintain a certain level of obviously conditioning through there, but obviously mobility. So for me, I tend to do daily nerve glides. Okay, so if you're not familiar with this, then let's step through them. There are 3 nerves that I glide: the median, the radial, and the ulnar. So in order to do these, it's different from a muscle stretch. You're not going to be holding these for a long period of time. It's actually more repetitious and shorter duration. So if we're looking and we're going to mobilize the median nerve coming down through the median part of our arm, okay, supplies our palm. Obviously, entrapment sites are here at the wrist for carpal tunnel, pronator teres here, and obviously if we go further up the chain anywhere through these areas here, biceps, brachialis. So how do we nerve glide for these areas? Quite simple. Find yourself a wall, put your hand at shoulder height up against the wall with a flat hand into wrist extension like so. Very, very simple. Extend your elbow, make sure that your elbow is extended, and then depress your shoulder down. Okay, so you don't want it up like this, you need to depress it down. Okay, holding it down like so. And then what you do is introduce some rotation of your body away from the shoulder itself, and then you should start to feel a stretch. Now it'll be a very deep stretch and not a muscle stretch. You will hold that for 2 seconds. And what you can also do is introduce lateral flexion away from the shoulder itself, like so. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then back off. Same again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, back off. Repeat that 15 times, and I do that once a day. So wherever you feel this, and what you will find over time is that you'll get more and more mobility through those. You may very well just get to this point here and go, oh wow, that's enough. I feel that all the way through. That will give you an indication how much neural tension you have. So do not try and push this. Do not hold it for 30 seconds. And if you take your arm off stretch and there is still pain, then do not stretch these areas like this, because it means they're quite irritable. You have to make sure that there's no level of irritability in them when you're doing them. Okay, so that's the median nerve. If we're going to do the radial nerve, then what we do is arm down to the side. Once again, we're going to depress the shoulder. Wrist goes into full extension, and then we start to abduct the arm until we start to feel, once again, a deep nerve stretch, which is about there for me. Okay, holding that, depressed. And then we laterally flex away again. 1, 2, 3, back off. Okay, repeat, back up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, once again, 15 times. Now that's the radial nerve. Once again, depress, wrist extension, elbow locked out, and then arm abduction. All right. Now, the last one is the ulnar nerve. And as far as I'm concerned, it is the one that gets missed the most. It is an area which houses what we call cubital tunnel syndrome, okay, around through here the elbow. Second most common peripheral nerve entrapment, okay, especially for the upper limb. So many therapists get this. So if you're getting yourself in wrist extension, elbow extension, you're feeling this tingling going down into these fingers, that is the cubital tunnel syndrome symptom. Okay, so in order to stretch this, And this may be difficult if you've got a shoulder impingement or a shoulder problem. Also a good assessment to see how your shoulder is. So once again, we're going to come out here, arms are sort of in external rotation. We're going to go into wrist extension again, and then holding your fingers down like so, you're going to bring the arm up like so. So you're bringing the elbow towards the head. So I'm starting to feel a bit of a stretch there. Okay, and then once again, lateral flexion away. 1, 2, 3. Okay, same scenario as we've used for the radial and the median nerve as well. Please remember not to hold these stretches for a long period of time. Okay, these are mobilisation techniques. Okay, if you couple them up well and you understand where you're feeling it the most, then that's obviously a site where you can actually treat as well for yourself. So it's almost a little bit of a self-assessment. Okay, so that's nerve glides, self-care nerve glides for yourself, median nerve, radial nerve and ulnar nerve.